All right, guys, welcome back to Metabolic Renewal. This is phase 1, workout C. Let's get into our warm-up. All right, guys, we're gonna come into 4 twists. Then we're going 4 squats and then 4 push-ups. You guys at home, you're gonna follow along. 4 twists, 4 squats, 4 push-ups, getting into that warm-up. One of the things I wanna talk to you guys about is a concept called metabolic whiplash. You might say, Jade, what does that actually mean? Well, if you've ever had this thing happen where you go out for a workout that's too hard or too long, and then you come home and you're craving cheesecake or something like that, that is what I mean by metabolic whiplash. An exercise program should not cause you to crave all the wrong things. It should be enough, but not too much. That's why we do this workout in the way that we do it, so we can work with your metabolism rather than against it. We do not want this metabolic whiplash happening. That's why so many programs, that's where they go wrong. All right, guys, continuing with your warm-up. We got another minute right here. Remember, these workouts, you might think they're about calories, but they're really about hormones. And remember, your female hormonal situation is a benefit to you. It actually helps you. Estrogen helps maintain human growth hormone, which turns on all your metabolic machinery, making you a fat burner, making you sculpt muscle, controlling schmeck, remember that term? Sleep, hunger, mood, energy, cravings. You need to take advantage of that in every workout, and that's what we're doing. All right, guys, another 20 seconds on this warm-up. Remember, 4 twists, 4 squats, push-ups, just moving back and forth. Remember, be safe with your body. Push until you can't, rest until you can. 10 seconds, and we're getting started. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, guys, here we go. 5 count pulse with a squat press at the bottom and then a 5 count hold in the middle. Watch your instructors here, guys. Watch the models. They're going to model this for you. You got Kimberly up front right here with weights. You got Day over here without weights. And you got Tara over here on the bands. Watch for them with the variations. Watch them closely. And if you need any modifications, take them. A great modification on this exercise is just come down into a range of motion that is comfortable for you. Keep yourself out of pain. Nice job. That's the way to rest, Tara. Get back into it when you're ready. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're holding that squat. We're gonna curl, pulse in the middle, and then hold at the top. So you're gonna pulse for 5 in the middle, and then hold at the top for a 5 count. I know it's tough. Guess what? You're staying in that squat position. That's gonna cause those legs to burn. And we're also doing this holding and pulsing on the arms, which is really gonna get the burn cranking up. That's the way, Kimberly. I love it when you rest. Get back into it when you are ready. Nice work, nice work. Here we go, here we go. Yes, yes, yes. 15 seconds left on this one. I know this one's tough. Keeping those legs burning, keeping those arms engaged. Squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That's the way to rest. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Close grip push-up. 5 count hold in the middle. 5 count hold at the top. Close grip push-up. 5 count hold in the middle. 5 count hold at the top. Go to your knees if you need to, guys. Knees is just fine. That's the way. Looking great, Day. See how Day's squeezing through here? She'll count for 5 in her head, and then she'll drop to the middle. She'll pulse for 5 there. Count and hold in the middle for 5. Pulse. Good job. Nice work. That's the way to rest. Get back into when you're ready. Good job. Good job. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes. I love it when you rest. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Coming up for switch jumps. Coming up for switch jumps. Jumping and switching. Jumping and switching. Notice how Kimberly grabbed those weights. She's taking them with her on this one. That is great. If she needs to, she'll set them right back down. Remember, you have modifications on every single exercise. The modification on this one is just step back. Just step back, just like this. Anyone can do this workout. Use those modifications. That's the way to rest, Day. Good, good work, good work. Hang in there. Nice job, Kimberly. See, Kimberly drops those weights. She takes her time. She catches her breath. She gets psychologically ready. Then she goes again. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going 5 frog hops. 5 toe jumps. What's a frog hop? Watch Tara right here. She stays low. She's keeping tension on her legs. She gets 5, and then she comes up on her toes. 5, and then back to those frog jumps. Nice job, nice job. Here we go, here we go. Remember what we're doing in this workout, you guys. We're cranking out the burn. We're getting you breathless. What does that do? That turns on your female hormonal metabolism. Makes you a fat burner. Makes you help sculpt muscle. That's what we're trying to do. Breathless, burning, breathless, and burning. Push until you can't, rest until you can. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Starting back at the top, guys, in that squat position. 5 count pulse at the bottom with the press. Then we're going right into that 5 count hold in the middle with the press. Good. Good, nice job. You know, I talk a lot about female hormones, right? You might wonder, how did a big, bald linebacker looking dude get to be an expert in female metabolism? Well, simple. All my clients were women, and I had to get them results. In order to do that, I had to understand their metabolism. That's where this workout came from. That's why it was developed. Nice job, guys. Hang in there. Squeeze tight. 10 seconds. That's the way to rest day. Get back into it when you're ready. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Same squat position. 5 pulsing curls in the middle. 5 count hold on the curl at the top. Pulse in the middle. 5. Hold at the top. 5. See Day resting right here? She's not gonna rush this. She's gonna take her time. She's gonna get back into it only when she's ready. In other words, when she's working, she is working hard. When she's resting as long as she needs to. Nice job, Day. Here we go, here we go. Nice job, Tara. Tara's over here cranking it out. Tara's super fit, and even she has to rest. Don't forget to use your modifications. If being in that deep squat really hurts your knees, then don't go that deep. Just stay right up here. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go close push up now. 5 count hold in the middle. 5 count hold at the top. This one is tough. You need a lot of upper body strength. A good modification is to drop to your knees. You might see Kimberly drop to her knees. You might see Dave do it or Tara do it. That's just fine. Don't get sloppy. Keep that form for me. Keep that form. Notice how Kimberly, whether she's on her knees or toes, she's really cranking. Look at her. She's squeezing through here. And then when she drops down low, she's keeping her chest right off the ground and holding. Nice job. Nice job. Good, good, good. I love it when you guys rest. I want you to rest in these workouts. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Those switch jumps now. Switch jumps. Good work, good work, good work. That's right, that's right. Notice how we do a burn, then another burn, then another burn. Then we do 2 cardiovascular accelerations. Why? We're trying to get you burning. We're trying to get you breathless. Those 2 biofeedback signals turn on human growth hormone and adrenaline. And for a woman, that is a magical combination. Helps you burn fat, not just during the workout, but after the workout as well. Hang in there, 20 seconds on those switch jumps. That's the way to rest, Kimberly. That's the way to rest. Good Day. That's the way to rest. Nice, Tara. Good. You got some really fit girls here, and they're all resting, which means you guys at home should be resting too. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Frog hops, toe jumps. 5, frog hops. 5, toe jumps. Good. Those frog hops are weird, aren't they? I know they feel a little odd. They're really, really effective. You're staying down low. You're just coming off the floor a little bit. And then those toe jumps up on your toes, working the calves. Remember, use your modifications. If the frog jump is too low and it hurts your knees, then just adjust your range of motion to make it painless for you. This is your workout. I want to see you adjust it according to your fitness level, according to your physical abilities. Nice job, nice job. Here we go, here we go. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Going into round 3, guys. Here we go. I know this is tough on the leg. Squat position, pressing. The press is a pulse at the bottom and then a hold in the middle. 5 counts each. Remember, you always got that 5 count. 5 count pulse at the bottom. 5 count hold in the middle. Nice job. Good work, Kimberly. Nice work, nice work. Good, good, good. Yes, yes, yes. Push until you can't. Rest until you can. I love it when you rest, Dave. Nice job. Notice how she goes after it, right? And then she gets that burn and she comes out rest and she gets back into it. Good, good. That's the way, nice. That's the way to rest hard. Good, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Going into that squat and curl combo now, holding that squat. Pulsing in the middle on the curl. Then a squeezing hold at the top on the curl. 5 counts each, 5 pulses, 5 top squeezes. Oh, you guys are loving me now. I can see it. Those legs are burning, I know. Hang in there, hang in there. Remember, you always got your rest if you need it. Good job, good job. That's the way, Kimberly, that's the way. Take that rest when you need it. That's what it's there for. That's the way to crank on it, Dave. That's the way to crank on it. Good, good. 15 seconds, 15 seconds. You got it, you got it, you got it. We want that burn. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Close push-up. 5 count hold in the middle. 5 count hold at the top. Good, good, good. Nice job. Here we go, here we go. Kimberly's gonna hold right there in the middle for 5. She's counting in her head. 5, then she comes up to the top. She counts in her head. 5. If she needs to drop to her knees, she does that. This is her workout. She goes at her pace, her physical abilities. Good job, good job. I love it, guys, I love it. You know I love it when you rest. That's the way. Burning and breathless. Burning and breathless. Human growth hormone, adrenaline, that magic combination. Here we go, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch jumps, switch jumps. Yes, you can, yes, you can. I know it's getting tough. You're gonna need more rest as these workouts go on, guys. As these workouts go on, you're gonna need more rest. The goal is not to pace yourself. The goal is to rest as is required. Get back into it when you are ready. Good, switch it up, switch it up, switch it up. You got it, you got it, you got it. Yes, yes, yes. Turning on all that metabolic signaling. Nice work, nice work. The way you work out determines the hormones you release. The hormones you release determine how your body responds, not just with fat burning, but even food choices. Let's go, let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5 frog hops, 5 toe jumps, 5 frog hops, 5 toe jumps. Yes, a lot of resting going on. That's what I'm talking about. Good, good, good. We're all built a little bit differently in our joints, in our fitness level, in our physical abilities. Make sure you listen to your body, use the variations that you need, adjust and use any modifications that you need. That's the way to rest, Tara. Notice how Tara's not trying to win a race. She's trying to build a better body. That's why she rests as long as she needs to. Good work, good work, good work. 15 seconds, 15 seconds. Yes, yes, yes. Good. 10 seconds. Hang in there, guys. I know it's getting tough. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last round. Coming back into that squatting and pressing position. 5 count pulse at the bottom. 5 count hold in the middle. Good. Squat and press position. I know those legs are feeling it. This is the last round. Hang in there, hang in there. Yes, yes, yes. 5 count pulse at the bottom, 5 count hold in the middle. On that hold, notice how Day doesn't have any weights, but when she's holding, she's still squeezing really, really tight. That's why she needs to take that breather. Then she gets back when she's ready. 15 seconds right here. Good, good, good. That's the way, Tara. That's the way, that's the way. Looking good, looking good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Squatting and curling now. 5 pulses in the middle on the curl. Then a 5 count hold at the top. Nice job, Kimberly. Notice how Kimberly does not just jump back into it. She only starts when she is ready. The clock keeps ticking no matter what. Good. She's not trying to keep up with Day or Tara. They're all going at their own pace. You should be doing the same thing. Good, good, good. I know those legs are burning. Hang in there. That's the way to drop those weights. Good. Get them back up when you're ready. Get them back up when you're ready. Good. Take your time. Take your time. Push hard, rest hard. Push hard, rest hard. Yes. 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 Dig. Dig. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Push-up position. I know the push-ups are hard. Close push-up. Hands in close. You're doing 5 count hold in the middle. 5 count hold at the top. Look at Tara's arms, they're working. She's gonna drop to her knees if she needs to. 5 in the middle, 5 at the top, 5 in the middle, 5 at the top. Good, hang in there. We want that burn. What's the burn do? Human growth hormone. For women, human growth hormone is the perfect multitasking hormone. It does exactly what you want. Gets you nice and lean and not bulky. That's what we're trying to accomplish, and the burn does that. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch jumps. Let's go, guys, switch jumps. That's the way to rest. Don't go until you're ready. Workout is almost done. Last 2 exercises. Last two. Switch it up. Use that modification if you need to. Step back if you need to. You do not have to jump. You can just step it back into that modification. That's the way to rest, Tara. Get back into it when you are ready. Good job, Kimberly. I love it when you rest. Good. Dig. Nice day. Nice job. Take your time. Just because we're coming down to the end doesn't mean you get sloppy. Watch your form. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5 frog hops, 5 toe jumps, last exercise. Good, frog hops 5, toe jumps 5, frog hops 5, toe jumps 5. Hang in there. Don't get sloppy. Keep that form for me. Keep that form. Just because we're near the end doesn't mean I don't want you to stop resting. You rest, you go. You rest, you go. Good job, Faye. Good job. Good job, Kimberly. Nice work. Let's go, Tara. Let's go. You guys at home, almost finished. Let's go. Good. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. You got it. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Great job, guys. Great work. Really nice job. Remember, get your cool down in, stretch it out, go for a nice walk. Beautiful work today. We will see you at the next workout. Nice job, Kimberly. Good job, Tara. There, you killed it. Nice work. All right, guys.